Alright, so I haven't watched the Nintendo Direct yet, and I need to do it tonight because I'm going to Anime Boston tomorrow, and I still have packing and stuff to do, but I do want to do this. I had to go to a training while it was going on. I've just gotten back home. I haven't looked at any spoilers. I haven't seen any tweets. I just had it already on the Nintendo Direct page ready for me. So I don't know what I'm going to be watching. Although he's wearing a new Challenger approaching shirt, which I hope is an actual thing that they're going to sell. Okay, so it was almost an hour. All right. Oh, Mewtwo trailer. Okay. I like that recolor. Okay. So, kills everything.
Hello everyone,
Hello.
I'm Satoru Iwata from Nintendo. What you just saw is a new challenger video for Super Smash Bros.
Oh, Super Smash Bros.
It took some time to develop this character after the game was completed, so we had to make you wait, but Mewtwo will join the battle in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS on April 28th
Okay.
at the price listed here. And as previously announced, Club Nintendo members who have purchased and registered both the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U versions
Before today,
of the game
free.
before March 31st will receive a free download code for the character
Wait, early?
on April 15th.
Wait, no.
Alongside Mewtwo, we'll be releasing a software update on April 15th as well. In the future, we'll continue to develop more and offer additional downloadable content for Super Smash
Yeah, like
Bros.
where's the me stage?
Here's a taste of what we have in development. First, we'll be adding more costumes for customizing Wii fighters. In addition
Okay.
to the items you see here, we'll begin offering
Ooh.
costumes inspired by major game series.
I'm okay with that. It's classic. Ooh, Proto Man outfit.
For the first wave of crossover items, we've created outfits inspired by X and Proto Man from Capcom's Mega Man series. But that's not all of the new content we'll be offering. Please take a look at this.
Okay. If you ask so nicely. Wait.
PK Fire!
Wait. Yo! Comes out of nowhere! Oh, I never played this character, but I'm okay with a pure surprise. Oh. Oh, yeah. More downloadable characters. Oh. It's not a recolor because he's got new moves. So yeah, this is a completely new fucking character. I like when I'm surprised. I do like it.
You recognize this fighter as Lucas from Super Smash Bros. Brawl on Wii, and originally from Mother 3, the sequel to Earthbound released only in Japan. We've heard your request and we've decided to offer Lucas as a downloadable content.
Wrong
We are
request.
still hard at work, but we are planning his release for June.
People want Mother 3.
I imagine
That's
that
the request.
you may have some fighters in mind yourself.
Yeah.
Can you think of anyone you'd like to see fight against characters like Mario or Link in Super Smash Bros.?
Bayonetta.
Well, after discussing it with Smash Bros. Director Masahiro Sakurai, we've decided to open the new Smash Bros. Fighter battle
What?
on the Smash Bros. Microsite after this Nintendo Direct.
Yo, what?
With this poll, you can let us know directly which character you'd like to see become the next big fighter in Super Smash Bros. Of course, please understand that we won't be able to accommodate every request,
Cat Mario.
but Mr. Sakurai and the rest of the staff will take each request into consideration when developing additional fighters. We look forward to hearing from you. This microsite will also provide details on upcoming downloadable content and how to purchase it.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Speaking of Super Smash Bros.,
Here, Don't
We-
don't start yet. My food's ready. Ah. Okay. Apologies. Food was needed. I needed to get my food. Okay. What about amiibos? Tell me more about those things I'm collecting.
we are ready to announce the next waves of amiibo in this series. In the coming months, the following
May 29th,
characters
okay.
will join the
That's when I
30
need to
plus
fight and
Super
punch
Smash
people
Bros.
for
amiibo that are
Robin.
already available. Of these amiibo figures, remember that Lucina and Robin can be used with codename Steam,
I know. I have
and
the game.
that Wario is compatible with Mario Party 10. We'll be releasing a number of amiibo exclusively through retail partners. Keep an eye out for announcements from these retailers to find out when you can pre-order. I hope you are looking forward to training up these amiibo in Super Smash Bros. Rest assured, we'll also be releasing amiibo of Mewtwo and Lucas
Yeah.
sometime in the future. Next up is something called Amiibo Tap Nintendo's Greatest Bits. This downloadable title for Wii U lets you touch amiibo on the Wii U gamepad to unlock gameplay highlights from select NES and Super NES titles. Each demo is limited to 3 minutes, so you can't experience the entire game. But you can tap an amiibo to the gamepad multiple times to switch out which scene is highlighted. That way, you can sample a variety of scenes.
Okay.
The games assigned to the amiibo you use are not predetermined. Instead, titles are randomly assigned when you scan your amiibo of choice for the first time. So in that way, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you are going to get.
Oh my god!
As you can see,
Why?
there will be many classics to sample. So try
Kid,
scanning
I am hip
different
and
amiibo.
cool.
It's sort of like swapping game cartridges on an old NES or Super NES.
No, it's not, because I can play those games.
Amiibo Tap Nintendo's Greatest Hits will release on the Nintendo eShop this spring as a free download.
Okay, yep, it's free, can't complain.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Mario Maker, good. 30th? Anniversary. Mario.
What you just saw was a 30th anniversary commemoration video created with the Wii U game Mario Maker. That's right,
Can we
it's
have that
been
now?
30 years since the launch of the original Super Mario Bros. Game on the NES in 1985. I couldn't be happier that Mario has continued to be active across a wide range of games, thanks in no small part to the love you all have for Mario. I'm extremely thankful. There's no better way than an anniversary celebration to gear up for what will be a definitive Mario experience. Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Mario Maker is a game that lets you use the Wii U gamepad
I
to
understand
create
what it
and play
is.
Mario levels. All you have to do is place characters or other pieces from Mario games onto the
I've
level.
seen these videos.
That way, anyone can
I
create
understand.
unique levels. You'll be able to switch between 4 different Super Mario Bros. Game themes, from the 8-bit pixel art of the original
Wait,
to
so
the
you can have
world
newer
of
enemies
New Super Mario Bros. U,
in older
and
games.
enjoy the action
How do they
that
work?
each provides. You can upload your finished creations for people all over the world to enjoy. Maybe this is your first step toward becoming a world-famous level designer. Mario Maker will launch this September.
Okay, well,
As we approach its release, we'll be exploring fun ways to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Please stay tuned for more information. Now, let me pass it over to Bill Trinan at Nintendo of America for more updates and announcements. Bill?
Hi, Bill.
Thanks, Mr. Iwata. Bill Trinan here with some news on upcoming Wii U games. First
I want
is
that
Yoshi. Yoshi's Woolly World is a creative
so
and lovingly
adorable.
crafted new entry in the Yoshi series. It reimagines fan-favorite gameplay elements and makes them feel brand new again. As you can see, Yoshi's latest adventure is an action game that takes place in a woolly world spread across varied stages, featuring fun yarn challenges. You'll create platforms and even unravel yarn walls to discover hidden paths. To aid in these tasks, Yoshi must use his signature moves, like gobbling up enemies or flutter jumping. Meanwhile, he'll explore every nook and cranny of every stage as he collects items and heads to the goal. The game offers two modes, Classic Mode and Mellow Mode. Classic Mode has a similar feel to traditional Yoshi series games, and despite the game's cute visuals, it will prove quite challenging even for veteran players. Mellow Mode, on the other hand, allows players of all skill levels to enjoy the game as Winged Yoshi, who happens to have the cutest voice you can imagine. You can switch between the two modes at any time during play, so if you get stuck in regular mode, you can switch over and continue enjoying yourself in Mellow Mode. Oh, I should mention, there are also special Yoshi amiibo. While the current lineup of amiibo figures are all made of hard materials, this amiibo series is created from yarn, just like the heroes of Yoshi's Woolly World. When you tap the Yoshi amiibo on the Wii U gamepad, another Yoshi will appear in the game, allowing you to play with double Yoshi. That way, even when you're playing single player, you won't feel like you're playing alone. As in the multiplayer mode, playing with double Yoshi lets you turn your ally into a yarn ball to throw at enemies or to cross chasms. It really expands the gameplay. Yoshi's Woolly World will launch later this year. The Yarn Yoshi amiibo will be available in 3 different colors: green, pink, and light blue. Next up is Splatoon. In this action shooter, you control squid-like inklings who can transform into humanoids. So far, we've introduced a 4-on-4 online ink battle mode called Turf Wars, and a single-player campaign called Octobound, where you set off on your own to take down the Inklings' natural-born enemies, the Octopus Army. But today, we'll show you 2 more modes. The first is an online mode called Ranked Battle. Just like in Turf Wars, you'll team up with 3 other players to battle it out in 4-on-4 matches. However, this mode includes a ranking system. Ranked Battle has several rules that differ from Turf Wars. In one mode, called Splat Zones, players battle over a specific area within a given stage, so you can expect some fierce battles between 2 teams to go down here. Polish your skills against the Octarian Menace in single player, hit up Turf Wars for a casual multiplayer matchup, and then up the intensity in Ranked Battle, where you'll find the most serious competition. Another mode included in the game is called the Battle Dojo. Here you can enjoy local one-on-one battles with friends. In this mode, one player uses the gamepad as a screen while the other plays on the TV screen, each one competing to see who can pop the highest number of balloons in a given stage. You can play this mode on the same stages as in Turf Wars, so just like in a real dojo, you can practice your moves and learn the layout and locations of obstacles to up your game in Turf Wars. We have one more Splatoon announcement today. We've decided to release Inkling Amiibo right alongside the game's launch. When you touch an Inkling Amiibo to the gamepad, you'll receive missions based on the Amiibo you tap in.
I just want the Amiibo.
By completing these missions, you can acquire special weapons and gear that you can only get from these compatible Amiibo. The Splatoon series of Amiibo will be available in a single pack including an Inkling Girl, an Inkling Boy, and an Inkling Squid on May 29th when Splatoon launches.
That is smart.
Or you can buy the Inkling Girl or the Inkling Boy individually the same day.
Yo. Yo.
Moving along, I'm
whole
happy
thing.
to announce that we'll be
whole
adding Nintendo 64 and Nintendo DS games to our Wii U Virtual Console service. When playing Nintendo DS Virtual Console games, your TV monitor and Wii U gamepad will provide multiple dual-screen layout options to maximize your enjoyment. Some games will use your TV monitor as the main screen, while others will use both screens as one connected screen. No matter what type of Nintendo DS game you're playing, you can select a layout that best suits that title.
There you go.
For Nintendo 64 Virtual Console titles, you can select from one of 3 different control schemes and then configure specific buttons to your liking, or to better match the layout of the Nintendo 64 controller.
Okay.
And yes, if a particular game supported the Rumble Pack on Nintendo 64, the Wii U gamepad will be ready to rumble accordingly. And of course, both Nintendo DS and Nintendo 64 games can be played on the Wii U gamepad screen as well. Keep in mind that the Wii U Virtual Console versions of Nintendo 64 games you've already purchased on Wii and transferred to Wii U will be available at the special discounted price of $2 each. Yoshi's Island DS will be released immediately after this announcement, as will the Nintendo 64 game, Super Mario 64. The following titles will also be available soon. Next, let's hear from Damon Baker, who's got some updates on upcoming indie titles.
Thanks, Bill. There's a lot of great stuff headed to the Nintendo eShop, so let's get right into it. Coming to Wii U this May, Adventures of Pip is a puzzle platformer set in a retro-inspired 32-bit world. Pip is the unlikeliest digital underdog.
Oh,
a
that was
single
so
pixel
much fucking
able to
fun.
absorb the pixels of his defeated enemies to evolve into 3 different forms.
I got to briefly
Skillfully
talk to the
switch between
developer.
each
I've tried
form while
this out
exploring
in
5
PAX.
dangerous worlds to
It
overthrow
controls
the evil
so
Skeleton Queen.
organically.
Rescue trapped villagers to unlock new shops, and don't forget to use your gamepad to quickly access your inventory or quick travel throughout the land. Octodad Dadliest Catch is a game all about deception, not to mention destruction, and of course, dadliness, also
Wow.
known as fatherhood.
Took them this
In this
long
one,
to
you
get
play
that?
as a dapper
Wow.
octopus masquerading as a human, and as such, you'll have to master simple everyday tasks made difficult by your unwieldy tentacles, all while keeping your cephalopodin nature a secret from your unsuspecting human family.
Can we get ice cream?
There's even a ridiculously silly co-op mode where up to 4 players each control a different tentacle. Collect neckties and learn about Octodad's secret life when Octodad Dadliest Catch flops his way onto Wii U this summer. The Mutant Mudds are back on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, ready to soil the land in the sequel to the acclaimed original. Mutant Mudds Super Challenge contains 40 brand new levels filled with dimension-bending platforming fun that will have you hopping in and out of the background to discover secret pathways and collect gems. Be prepared to bring your platforming skills because the challenge has been cranked up a notch. Best of all, if you buy the game on Nintendo 3DS, you can download it on Wii U for free and vice versa.
Okay.
And if you own the original, a loyalty discount will also be offered. In Don't Starve Giant Edition, you'll fight, farm, craft, scavenge, and do whatever it takes to survive in a wilderness filled with science, magic, and things that go bump in the night.
It feels like all
Randomly
these indies,
generated
like,
worlds
just,
and the constant
like,
threat of
saw last
permadeath
year
will
that
keep you on your
Wii
toes.
was, like, an
But
actual
luckily,
console
your
that
trusty
people
gamepad
used,
will be
and they're
with
like,
you
"Oh,
to
shit.
display your inventory and
We
map,
forgot to make
or to
anything
play the
for
game
it.
in off-TV mode.
How did Shovel Knight do?
Don't Starve Giant
shit, it
Edition
did
will
well.
also launch with a
Throw it
special
out there.
promotion.
Make it a
Every
thing.
purchase
Make
gets
it
you
a
2
thing.
copies of the game on Wii U. Send your second copy to a friend and they'll be able to embark on their own bizarre adventures.
Okay, they get 2 copies.
Before I pass it back to Bill, take a look at a number of other titles coming soon to the Nintendo eShop. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, who was it that was playing? Markiplier was playing, right? Affordable Space Adventures. Oh, Kara's gonna love that. Oh, Never Alone! Why would you include this in the thing when you just talked about it? Life of Pixel. Badland. Play. Runbo. Adventure Pip. What? Wait, there's just a Warhammer game in there? What the fuck? Doors. Oh, it looks cute. Wow.
For this next bit, let's start with a trailer.
Okay. Atlas? What does Atlas make? The fuck am I watching? Like, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. What? Okay, I'm very interested. What am I watching? Okay, RPG. Yes, RPG. Interior. I know I think it's... Oh wait, there's combo. Yasha had really cool combo. Answers now. Answers right now. I want answers now.
First off, thank you for waiting, everyone. It's been a long time since we announced this project, but the game you just saw is indeed the crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem that we announced back in January of 2013 in a Nintendo Direct. The role-playing masters at Atlus are developing a truly modern RPG, where everyday life exists alongside a secret world of fantasy, including characters from the Fire Emblem series. I hope you're looking forward to it. Stay tuned for more information on this title in the future. Now it's time for...
That is a lot more than I thought it'd be.
Whoa. As I was saying, now it's time for a new Wii U title that fans have been clamoring for. In this new entry of the Fatal Frame series, you play as one of 3 different characters, each with their own storyline set at the cursed tourist destination, Mount Hikami. Using the Wii U gamepad as your camera, you'll investigate different areas while soaking in the atmosphere, but occasionally, your camera will be used to fend off hostile spirits in quick bursts of action. Prepare for scares when the game haunts the US later this year. Keep your eyes peeled for more details, coming soon. Now let's dive into some Nintendo 3DS software, starting with the Nintendo eShop title, Box Boy. It's a charming puzzler from the platforming masters at HAL Laboratory, the developers of the Kirby series. Across the game's black and white world, you'll discover a wealth of mysteries just begging to be solved. To do so, you'll navigate more than 150 stages full of interesting challenges using the main character's ability to duplicate his blocky body. With this technique, he can invent unique structures like the shielding afro, and then use them to protect himself, hit switches, and snake around environments like a boss. Whatever type of gamer you are, chances are you haven't solved many puzzles like these before, so figuring them out just feels good. And so does parading around in the block costumes you'll unlock along the way. Some of them even make you move faster, jump higher, and look as much like a ninja block as you feel on the inside. Life's good when you're a ninja block. Box Boy will be available for purchase on the Nintendo eShop April 2nd.
Oh, available tomorrow.
Next, the latest game in the Pokemon Rumble series, Pokemon Rumble World. It's a fast-paced action game that you can download for free and start playing right away. It features more than 700 Pokemon from Pokemon Red and Blue through Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, some of which can even Mega Evolve. Making toy Pokemon attack is as simple as pushing a button. To advance in your journey, you'll square off against tons of wild toy Pokemon and defeat them to add to your collection. During your adventure, you'll travel to different areas on hot air balloons. Where you go depends on the type of balloon you're on. As you play, you'll acquire different balloons using items called Poké Diamonds, allowing you to reach more distant areas where you'll encounter new crops of wild toy Pokemon. There are other ways Poké Diamonds aid you during gameplay. You can get Poké Diamonds when you beat certain stages or even via Street Pass. Or you can purchase them through the Nintendo eShop using funds from your account, which you can access at a shop in Castletown, your adventurer's home base.
I do like how Nintendo's trying
Pokemon Rumble World will be free to download starting on April 8th through the eShop on Nintendo 3DS.
It's like
If you love Mario,
what they call it, free to
RPGs, or
start?
puzzle games, then the
Yeah.
future is looking bright.
they wanna do something
because
that's
2
actually,
brand
like,
new
pay
full-length
optional, that
RPGs are
makes
headed
it
your
feel
way
optional.
in a single
But you're not
package.
losing anything.
Puzzle and Dragon Z
I saw
plus
a lot of
Puzzle and
this.
Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition packs in 2 unique games at a great price. Each game is its own separate adventure with completely different stories, characters, and gameplay twists.
This was a
Puzzle and
mobile
Dragon
game, right?
Super Mario Bros. Edition begins with Princess Peach being kidnapped by Bowser. To rescue her this time, Mario and Luigi must take the Koopa King down by crafting the perfect team of his own minions. In battle, you attack enemies by dragging elemental orbs around the playfield to create matches of 3 or more for greater damage. Chain 5 or more orbs and you'll unleash a group attack on multiple enemies. Picking the right team is paramount. You'll choose a leader like Mario or even Boo Luigi, each of which has a passive skill that is used automatically. Companions have skills too, only theirs are activated manually after a certain number of turns have passed. To gain new skills, your companions can transform, which also increases their level cap. Items like the Super Mushroom or Goomba Coin cause transformations to occur, like a red Koopa Troopa riding on a Cheep Cheep. And that's just one game included in this package. The other half of your purchase nets you Puzzle and Dragon Z, which weaves a whole separate tale that sees you joining an ancient dragon research organization known as the Rangers. On your quest to save the world, you encounter more than 250 monsters, each of which can serve as your team leader, providing you with tons of strategic options. And by using chips gathered from defeated monsters, you can even evolve your monsters into new forms. With these
That's a cool way of
evolutions come
doing
new
it.
skills, higher level
Oh,
caps,
that's cool.
and different stats.
I like it.
Puzzle and Dragon Z plus Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition will claw its way to store shelves May 22nd, but you can pre-order it beginning today on Nintendo.com. If you can't wait that long, Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition will have a demo available April 30th on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, so feel free to try it out. For a really in-depth look at the game and what makes it so compelling, make sure to check out the new video on our YouTube channel that goes up today. Our next title is Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains from Atlus.
What?
In this fast-paced action game, you play as characters from the popular manga and anime series. As an elite member of the Scout Regiment, you can experience the feeling of bringing down a Titan on your own or with friends in the local or online 4-player co-op mode, complete with rankings and leaderboards. The game also supports the C-Stick on the new Nintendo 3DS XL for smoother camera control. Finally, to inspire you to join the Scout Regiment when the game releases, the first 2 episodes of the Attack on Titan anime are now available in Nintendo eShop. Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains will
Wow!
be available in May, only on the
Does that
Nintendo
feel
eShop.
weird? Like,
The recently released
Nintendo
turn-based
offering-
action strategy
here's
game,
Attack on
codenamed
Titan's
Steam,
first 2 episodes.
is already
'Cause you
challenging
remember those
players
first
with
2
the depth of
episodes, right?
strategy you'd expect from our friends at Intelligent
Nintendo's
Systems.
giving it
But if
to
you
you.
haven't had the chance to try it yourself,
Fucking love this
feel
game.
free to
I
download
love
the
this
demo.
game.
It's currently available on the Nintendo eShop. And remember,
I want my Robin and my
that if you have a
Lucina.
new Nintendo 3DS XL, you can tap compatible Fire Emblem amiibo like Marth
But that's also
on the
I'm not
NFC
rushing
touch
to
point
get a
to
new
add that
Nintendo
character to your roster,
XL.
fantasy weaponry and all. If you weren't able to get a hold of a Marth amiibo, don't worry. We'll be releasing more Marth amiibo in May, so stay in the loop and don't miss your second chance. In related news, there's an update on the way to Codename Steam that will improve the player's experience, allowing you to speed up enemy turns by
That would
pressing
be
a
nice.
fast forward button. Specific details will be announced on our social media channels soon. In honor of literature's most famous trickster, we're starting an online public tournament called Hijinks, named for Tom Sawyer himself. This deathmatch tournament will run from today until April 5th. So if you want to participate, follow these steps to see how
Honey.
you stack up to the best of the best. There will be more tournaments in the future, so stay tuned. Top players in these tournaments will even earn special titles that are visible online. Next, I have some info on a new update to Street Pass Me Plaza. The software already contains several games crafted specifically
Yeah, and I
with
did
Street
buy
Pass
it.
functionality in mind. The last update in 2013 added 4 games to the Plaza. Now, we're bringing 2 new games to the Plaza. The first one is called Ultimate Angler. In this fishing game, the player visits the Street Pass Islands to try and catch various fish with bait received from Mii characters via Street Pass. You'll have to pick the right bait to hook the fish you're trying to catch, and if it bites, reel it in. There are over 150 fish scattered across the islands, not to mention several legendary monsters. The other new Street Pass game is Battleground Z. In this action game, players receive items based on their Street Pass Mii Plaza character's hobby and use them as weapons to beat down hordes of zombies. It all goes down in the city of Hobbyville, home to people who take their hobbies and zombie outbreaks very seriously. To rescue the citizens of Hobbyville, players will make the most of 26 makeshift weapons to best the zombies in each stage.
Light of Justice.
Alongside these games, we'll also be offering Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium, which brings to the service even more ways to interact with Mii characters. Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium is a paid content which offers up new features like Street Pass Birthdays. Now you can start filling in the dates of your Street Pass Mii characters' birthdays on the new calendar, and also store up to 100 Miis of your friends or special Miis in the new VIP room. The new update to Street Pass Mii Plaza will be available on April 16th. Ultimate Angler, Battleground Z, and Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium can each be purchased individually inside Street Pass Mii Plaza once the update is complete. If you purchase both Ultimate Angler and Battleground Z together, you can get them for a special discounted price. The Nintendo 3DS family of systems already has a great library of role-playing games. One look around the internet and you'll find lots of gamer love for titles like Fire Emblem Awakening and Bravely Default. But fans of those games should prepare themselves for a whole new dimension of RPG goodness, because the role-playing swan song of the last generation is brand new again, exclusively on the new Nintendo 3DS XL system. The new Nintendo 3DS XL version combines the original's amazing story, vast landscapes, and intense real-time battles with new features like the Collection. Here you can view 3D animated models and listen to the entire soundtrack, even with your system closed. It's time for the world debut of a new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Enjoy.
14 years since I found you on that mountain. Seems like yesterday.
I'll be honest.
I owe it
I've
all to
seen
you.
so much
If
of
you
this
hadn't
game,
found me that day,
I'm
I wouldn't
gonna
be
get
here
it
now
now.
discovering the world.
Now I think about it, that was when I found the Monado as well. This might be crazy talk, but maybe you and the Monado are part of some higher plan.
I just realized something. The future I see, it isn't set. I think it's more like a warning.
You will pay for what you've done!
Get back here!
No!
If they know your next move, it's all in vain.
It can't be!
Unbelievable.
Stick together, everyone! Now, Melia!
Really feeling it.
I control it. By the light of the Monada, I will stop them.
Wow, oh. Don't turn on right now. Not what I need right now.
Let's move on to the new Fire Emblem game for Nintendo 3DS,
Yeah, if you say so.
which we announced in the last Nintendo Direct. As in Fire Emblem Awakening, the main character will be a customizable avatar created by the player.
Okay with that.
However, in that game, the character you created was more like a second protagonist, or even a partner for the main character. This time around, for the first time in the series, your created character is the main protagonist of the game. Today, I would like to show you a new trailer that highlights some changes only made possible because the player is now the main hero. Please take a look.
Okay. What if Fire Emblem had lyrics? The glory seeking. Child born of your family, raised by Nor. Your family is Nor. Your family is Nor. Ah, she's Which side will you choose? Which path will you take? Your destiny tied to your bloodline? Or your fate bound by loyalty? You can only choose one path. No. Fire Emblem. No. Hoshido.
There are two kingdoms at war, the peace-loving Hoshido and the glory-seeking
Nor.
It's up to the player to decide which side to take. As always, there are two sides to every story, and in this game, the path you choose ultimately decides your character's fate. No matter what, the world and characters will be the same, but depending on the decision you make, the storyline, battles, and outcomes will be drastically different. On the Hoshido side, you'll experience a more traditional path as you work together with your allies to fend off Norian invaders. Because this path story is more similar to past Fire Emblem games, it's a bit more accessible, even for newcomers. On the other hand, if you choose the Nor, you'll be forced to revolutionize an unruly kingdom from the inside, so the story will be slightly more complex, and the difficulty will be more challenging. The new Fire Emblem for Nintendo 3DS is planned for a 2016 release in North America. Stay tuned for more information in the future. You may have heard something about these cards I'm holding. Well, we're finally ready to show our hand. These cards feature characters from the Animal Crossing series, and you can use these cards in a brand new Nintendo 3DS game called Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. The game offers you a unique way to interact with your favorite animals from the series without doing chores. It's all about the home decorating and design aspects of Animal Crossing. In fact, animals will request the player to design a house for them, one that fits their rather specific tastes. Then, it's up to the player to furnish and decorate their homes and meet the animals' request by designing them a home that suits their sense of style. That's where the cards come in. They're a new, more portable form of amiibo that doesn't require a figure. If you have an Animal Crossing series amiibo card, you can tap it in to design a room for the animal on the card. After designing their room, you can scan additional amiibo cards to invite other animals to come visit their house, and then kick back and watch them have fun together or snap a photo. In other words, amiibo cards let you experience a different side of the Animal Crossing world than you normally see in the core series.
I'm gonna guess pre-game.
The Animal Crossing series amiibo cards and the game Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer will be released this fall. We will also release an NFC reader-writer accessory on the same day as Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. That way, you can scan Amiibo on regular Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo 2DS systems as well. We have a couple more announcements to make on an existing title that Mr. Iwata will cover. See you next time!
Hello again! For today's final game, I have some new information about downloadable content for Mario Kart 8.
Alright. Yay! Animal Crossing stage! Isabelle! Like, in all the other Animal Crossing games, the only characters you really knew were like Rossetti.
What
and
you are watching right
KK.
now is the new
minute this
Animal
game came out,
Crossing
Isabelle
course
was like your
included
main
in
go-to.
Mario Kart 8 DLC
How many people
Pack
fucking
2.
fell in love with her?
Here you find familiar elements and characters that make this course feel like a piece of the Animal Crossing world. On this course, this season will change each time you race. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. Much like in Animal Crossing games, you can bask in a variety of seasonal vistas here. Plus, we put a lot of effort into the background music too. The background track is a souped-up racing version of the Animal Crossing theme recorded live in studio. Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2 will include new racers, Isabelle, Villager, and Driverzer, plus 4 new cars, as well as 8 new courses, including the Animal Crossing course you just saw. We are happy to announce that instead of in May, this pack will be released on April 23rd.
Okay.
In the future, we'll have more details about the cars and courses that are on the way. Alongside this release, more Mii Racing soon will be added. These 9 new compatible Amiibo characters will add costumes to the game. Please try on your favorite one and enjoy racing in style. We have one more announcement for Mario Kart 8.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Alright. More tracks?
The Mario Kart series has been a part of many gamers' lives for over 20 years, ever since the debut of Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1992.
Yeah.
Each entry in the series has featured gameplay that appeals to kids and adults alike by offering 3 main racing classes. 50cc, a class which anyone can enjoy playing with relative ease. 100cc, a speedier class that requires some skill and technique. 150cc, the fastest class, where finely honed skills are needed to compete with the best of the best. But now, 200cc is here.
So, in case you thought you were good, we're gonna bust your fucking balls. It's the so you think you're tough shit.
Ever since the original Super Mario Kart game, 150cc has been the fastest class. But now, we are introducing
Crazy
you to a
fast.
whole
Braking
new
is
level,
crucial.
the 200cc class. Because it's so fast, you have to have a good braking skill around tight corners. It's Mario Kart, like you've never experienced it before. This not only applies to the new downloadable courses. Every course in the game will offer a 200cc class in local and online play. Alongside Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2, an update adding 200cc mode will be released on April 23rd. After downloading the update, you'll be able to enjoy this new 200cc class for free, whether you think you can handle the speed or not. Please try out.
Do you think you're good enough for it? I don't think you are.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
That is all for today. There's some good announcements in there, some good stuff. I like it. I'm okay with it. Some things to get excited about. I absolutely love how the Fire Emblem crossover looked. Like, I didn't know it, and then when he said it and showed some screenshots, it made more sense. Like, I thought I saw that battle bar at the top, and I was like, that looks like Persona. I don't know. I'm not sure. But, no, I'm happy with it. Overall, I liked it. Surprised us with Lucas and a bunch of other Smash things, which I need to go do. So, I will let you guys go now. Bye.